Every human being has two goals in life. Number one, to find out who I am. To uncover, that is to say, to discover my talents, abilities, to develop the skills in which I'm interested, and to learn what it means to be human.
The foundation of Newport Central Catholic is held up by the first pillar, and that is faith. Without our faith, without our relationship with Jesus Christ, nothing else we do here matters.
Schools like Newport Catholic have always existed to serve those who need them the most, while providing that faith underpinning.
Faith, family, academic excellence, character development, and community stewardship. There are guiding values. All of our graduates say the same response when people ask them, what was your school like? And the first response is family.
Whenever I go back to Newport Catholic, I think about my time there and my friends there, and the fact that I had three nephews that went there, and I went to their basketball games, and I saw so many of the people that I went to school with, and people tend to come back, and I think people come back to things that they feel strongly about. And you feel strongly about a community because a community is inclusive, and I think that's what Newport Central Catholic is. It's an inclusive community.
If you go back to 2018-19, we began the process of creating a master plan.
The significance of this strategic plan is that it is grounded in a short-term vision. It is grounded in a long-term vision, and Mr. Colopy has developed a plan that is specific and intentional.
We came up with 5 structural needs that we felt were necessary to the future sustainability of our school. So improving our actual existing building, putting air conditioning in the necessary places that it does not exist right now, upgrading anything from partitions and bathrooms to our 3rd floor science labs. We want to completely renovate that, go glass to floor ceiling like you can see behind me here, and really utilize our view up there in creating a spot that's not only aesthetically pleasing but academically functional and for the 21st century.
Our chemistry lab is so outdated. If we want to have people who want to be doctors, nurses, scientists, whatever, we need to update that and make it really nice. I was most excited, I think, about that.
The facilities need to be in place because of the students here. I mean, they deserve it. Their parents deserve for the children to get the best education possible. One thing that's never been an issue at Newport Central Catholic is the people, and I've said that many a time so far. We're going to have the lead teachers, we're going to have the lead commitment of our administration, we're going to have the lead people running this school on a daily basis. They need the facilities to match what they provide.
In addition to that, we have our debt. We have $1.2 million in debt. We are including that within this master plan to alleviate some of the budgetary restrictions that we have annually.
Eliminating that debt could definitely have a positive influence upon the education that a student receives here. We could be able to offer some extra services. There may be a specialized class we can provide. It might be something as simple as buying extra equipment.
I have been involved with many different charities, and it's easy to give money to a charity where you know the money is going to be used efficiently and for a good long-term vision. And I see in this, that's exactly what this is.
NCC has a proud tradition of athletics, and to be able to provide a home field, a place where, again, we can invite alumni back and a gathering space for our entire community that we can call our own would be extremely special.
I want to be a part of this because I want to help generations to come. This is not going to impact my family as much as it's going to impact, beyond that. My daughters will be graduated here once the real impact of this project takes place, and that's important. I want to make sure that what we have here is sustainable for many, many years to come because it impacts so many families across the region.
The vision of the multi-purpose athletic field, we would house 8-lane track, football, soccer. We could have softball practices and baseball practices.
And we don't necessarily have to think of athletic fields as for those students that are participating in formal athletic programs only.
and I have to take care of myself. I've got that responsibility so that I can be in communion with other people.
In this situation, we have to be charitable entrepreneurs, and look at the long view. And
every gift matters, right? Newport Central Catholic is a family that spans across decades and decades, and we have those that have a big capacity to give. We need them, but we have those who can't give as much, but we need them as well because we're one family together, and we want everyone to be a part of this special campaign.
I think this campaign will put us at the top, and that's what we want to be. We want to be at the top.
I can't think of a better investment in terms of our children in this school community itself.